Need some loops for summer.
There was one injury that made them the score. I thought this team was going to have than yours because you seem to have kind of a grasp early of what you wanted to do out there. Then you got hurt, you couldn't play anymore. So can you just talk about the overall frustration of this team and what you guys are all going through this year?
Yeah, I mean we got hit with the injury bug. It happens. You just try and hope for a healthier season next time. But I'm ready to get back out there. I know everybody else wants to get back out there, so it happens sometimes. But you just gotta throw it away, learn from what happened, and just keep going.
In your time just watching from the bench and still being around, just kind of what are the biggest things you've learned or picked up, even though you haven't been able to be out there on the floor?
Yeah, I think the main thing is just that. I think talking to Kyle on the bench, Kyle and Tyrese on the bench is helping me too. They'll coach me through it sometimes. Kyle will just pull me aside at random times just to coach me. But yeah, just learning the game. I think just learning that how I can read certain situations. Even Jared in the pick and roll, the other Jared in the pick and roll. Just watching his pace, his chemistry with the Dem. I think we have that too, and just can't wait to get back out there to help him out. But learning the pace of the game, how I can make different reads, defensive side of the game, still watching film and stuff.
Jared, where are you in your recovery process?
Just like getting on the court a little bit. I feel really good though. It feels a lot better than obviously it did. But I started doing a little jumping and with no pain, which is a blessing. So we're getting there.
As you head into the summer, I guess what kind of plans do you have for your first NBA offseason and preparing for your second year in the league?
Man, just to get healthy. That's all I want. That's all I'm praying for. All I'm wishing for, just to get healthy, be 100%, and then get back to work. I know I can obviously help this team do a lot of things, and I just want to get back out there and get a feel for the game and just play basketball again. Run up and down the court. I can't wait to just where I can put on my shoes and just sprint, and just go run.
Nick and Rico have both talked about that even right now, that little stuff you're able to do on the court, lots of like passing and playmaking. Just where do you feel like you've maybe even progressed in that area, even though it's been kind of limited in what you are?
Yeah. Rico calls it basketball yoga. He likes to call it just different mind games, making different reads with stationary stuff, making reads with he'll hold up a number, I got to speak it, or that means something, and I got to do a rep doing something that means the 2 or something. But yeah, it's been great for my mind, getting my handle right, and shooting a lot of no jump shots.
Do you have an idea of how, okay, at this time you're expected to be able to do this again, or this, how this off season you hope it will be?
They try not to give me a set time, just so you're not disappointed or anything like that. But I like to give myself I want to do this by this time and this by this time. But we'll see. Yeah.
You've talked to us about you like journaling and writing out goals for yourself and thinking about those all the time. The health stuff notwithstanding, obviously that's first, but what comes to your mind is this is what I want to achieve this summer and next season and year 2 in the league?
Yeah, I think just building good chemistry with the people that we have or are going to have, and obviously getting healthy, and then really just getting back out there feeling comfortable again out there on the court. It may take some games, whatever the universe needs me to go through, that's what I'm going to go through. So I'm just, whatever happens is going to happen, and so I'm going to learn from my mistakes, learn from everything, and just get back out there and feel comfortable playing basketball again.
Jared, how do you maintain that perspective? The team's been through a lot this year so much. You've been through a lot personally this year. But we see you up here still smiling at practice, chasing Joel around. How do you keep that positive, progressive, forward energy?
I think, everything happens for a reason. There's no, God doesn't make mistakes, and I know the universe has put me in this position to be injured, to learn something. I know I'm destined for something greater. So I think I read the book, The Obstacle is the Way, and I think I said it before, but just trying to create any advantage through all the adversity that you go through. I think there's this saying, I forget what book it was, but it said amor fati, I think is how you say it. But it's just love everything that comes, even the negative, love everything that comes your way, and you'll find your way back in the positive. And so I just try to take that every single day, live with gratitude. I'm huge on that, and I know I'll be fine. I know I'll get back to where I was, even better, and I just got to be patient and be present.
Jared, as a rookie class, you, Adem, and Justin have all had moments this year. What do you guys I wonder what your guys' identity kind of feels like as a group, and what's that like to, there's not a lot of positives to build on this year, but that is a positive to build on for you guys as a group.
Yeah, it's always a blessing to have the young guys come into their own and feel like as they did and at their most confident. I think, Bona and Justin have done an amazing job of their growth this year, so it's been cool to just watch them. We talk about it all the time. We can't wait to play with each other, and so I'm excited to get back out there with them. But their growth has been really cool to just see because they work really hard since we got drafted.
Close the season on a really hot stretch, and if he's back, do you kind of envision a lineup where it's you, Tyrese, Quentin, and the three of you kind of attacking in the 3-guard lineup?
Yeah, for sure. Whatever the coaches put me at, I'm gonna do. But it'll be fun to play with all of them.
What is the best, like when you talk about being on the bench with Tyrese and Kyle kind of getting the tidbits, what is the best piece of advice or tidbit or just little word of wisdom that they've given you?
Probably for Kyle. Kyle's always talked to me about, he thinks he can, but guarding the post, being a smaller guard. So just teaching me like ins and outs of how to guard a big when you get switched onto a big, or how to get over a screen, or how to guard this pin down, what to look for if the ref can't see. Just certain things that will help me give little tidbits that smaller guards can use. I know Tyrese doesn't like me using smaller, but medium-sized guards.
Jared, you and Joel, two of the guys who unfortunately spent a lot of time on the bench hurt this year. So how has your relationship with him evolved over the course of this season? And I guess, what do you think his mood or his emotion is like from what you can tell?
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of with Joe, like you see everything, and he's such a just a good dude. Like getting to know him when I was injured, talking to him on the bench, like just a good person. Like helped me through my injury, talk to me, text me, just helps me a lot on and off the court. And so I think obviously it's a lot of misunderstanding with everything he gets, but like I got nothing but respect for him, just the way he handles everything, and I know he wants to play as much as everybody else. So I'm excited to get out there back with him, and it's been really cool to get to know him throughout this injury process.
How's your piano and Spanish skills? That's what you said.
So piano had to stop a little bit because I started traveling again, and it was hard to get lessons with the teacher. But I'll learn like little parts of a song, just so like if I see it like at an event, I'll see a piano, I'll play like one part of it and then leave, and then see it. It'll make it look like I know how to play. Spanish is going good. I think I got like an 80-day streak on Duolingo, so we're getting there. Even if it's one lesson a day, I try to keep up.
Thanks, Jared.
Appreciate you guys.